Hello, hello. Welcome back. We finally made it back to Blighttown, and now we are going to immediately try to leave again. Guess we'll put our spider shield back on for the moment. It's around here somewhere. Probably should have gone from the bottom. There we go. Yeah. Being cursed is a pain in the ass. We're going to want to get rid of that before we attempt to take on the rest of Blighttown. Luckily, it's not that difficult to do. All we need to do is get the requisite number of souls and purchase an item from one of several merchants, one of which is more expensive but much closer to us, and the other is cheaper, but it'll take longer to get to. But that is okay. We'll just get the requisite souls. Well, I don't like using... Oh, that guy had a cool armor set. That's an armor set you can get from NPCs that I believe are found down here in Blighttown at some point. I don't remember when they show up or where, actually. Somewhere around here. Maybe it wasn't Blighttown. I know they show up in a couple of places, I think. I think Blighttown is one of them. You get that armor set that guy, that ghost, was wearing by killing that NPC. Which is not necessarily a good idea because he's a merchant, and you kind of want some of the stuff he has. We may run into him at some point. In fact, we'll probably run into him at some point. Because if he doesn't show up here, then I know where he... Uh-oh. That is always a danger. And that is why I sat at the bonfire. But yeah, if we don't encounter him here... which I'm pretty sure he appears here. But if he doesn't, and I'm wrong, I know the other place that he appears. And we will definitely encounter him there. Because he is associated with a particular covenant that you can join, but we will not be, because it is a PvP covenant, and we're not going to be devoting a lot of time to that. If we can help it, anyway. But he's associated with it, and he can be found in the same area that you can join that covenant. Now, if you look up, you'll see... well, I gotta get off this elevator. If you look up, you'll see those are the walls that we can see from, I hate these fucking things. I've said that before, but I really do. You can see the same walls that we can see from Firelink Shrine. And that's because we are in that horrible green fog that you could see from Firelink Shrine down in the fucking crevice. That's where we are. One of the things that's really cool about Dark Souls level design is that you can see a lot of the areas from a lot of the other areas. You can look up at the walls, and those walls separate us from another area that we'll be going to later. You can see the Undead Berg. You can see just all kinds of different areas from a distance. So it really makes it feel like you're traversing this huge area, even though you're really not. You're going through, you know, a set of fairly self-contained levels. But it creates the illusion of a vast map that you're exploring. And it's really cool. That's one of the things I really like about this game. We just have to make it... Ouch. Woo! Have to make it past these fellas. What's that sound again? Is that... That sound must be coming from these guys. It's just gonna be more shit, but I'm gonna pick it up anyway. Now, don't forget to lure them in, one at a time. Although it seems that guy did also get alerted. It doesn't seem like he will come any farther. Oops. I did not get the counterattack. One of the flaws of parrying is that it doesn't work from all angles. Like, if you are significantly below an enemy in height, you won't be able to counter them. You have to get the angle exactly correct, or it just doesn't work. I mean, even then, even if you don't get the counterattack, to be fair, parrying does save you from getting hit from an attack. So it's still worth it, even if you miss the critical strike, but that's okay. Right. So, we've walked this path before. We know what's over there. There is an item that we failed to get. I think it was just a soul item, though. Excuse me. And there was, of course, stuff beyond that big dragon, and you can't just run past him. He can't really move. If you look at his character model, he's stuck. The lower half of his body is missing. So he can't actually move from that spot that he's on that cliff. You know, the downsides of being an undead dragon. Now, of course, the Firekeeper is still dead, so we will want to be careful not to die. Because, of course, we will return all the way to Blighttown. You'll notice this man is still here. He will remain here until a little later.
Oh, hello. Well, you certainly are keeping at it. Myself, I'm... Goodbye, then. Do stay safe.
And, of course, Laurentius is still here. I never really know how to pronounce it. Is it Laurentius or Laurentius?
Ah. Oh, you. Have you seen Milady? Oh, blast, where might she be? And would she be safe? Oh, I'm sometimes...
Right. Well... we're going to use some soul items. Not this one. Do not use the Firekeeper soul. I don't remember how many souls this gives me. Oh, exactly enough. Perfect. So we need 6,000 souls to buy a Purging Stone from the closest shopkeeper. We would need only 3,000 if we were going to do a little bit more of a walk. It's not that far. And it's an NPC we've met already. But, I don't feel like going over there. This is much closer. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, in all honesty, but whatever, it's just souls. Trust me, if we need souls, we can get as many of them as we want, at certain points in this game. If we spend enough time. Souls are not a finite resource, but time is. So, I'm just gonna save myself a little. And use one of these soul items. We'll kill this rat. The rats do sometimes drop humanity, and we are trying to collect as much of that as possible. For purposes that will become obvious soon enough.
Oh, hello, dearie. You left me high and dry for a while there. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me. Are you back for more of my moss there? Plenty of it here, freshly peeled, just for you.
No. We're here for this. Urging stone.
Much obliged. I think I like you.
Ah, yes. Female undead merchant. Best waifu of this game. Best girl. Unfortunately, we don't really have any more use for her. So, we're just gonna use this. And get the fuck back to Blighttown. And to do that, we can just use one of these. Handy. Now, all we need to do is progress in the zone. We have a boss to fight. Well, a boss to fight. Now, to get to the boss, we need to go in that little hole. Poison, predictably. In that big pile of shit over there. However, to get there, we're going to have to get past some very threatening enemies. Those guys. I don't know what that guy's doing over there. I don't think he guards an item or anything. At least, not one that I can see. Oh, nope, there is an item. Well, now I have to go over there and fight those guys at some point. Ouch. I don't really know that I want to do that right now. Let's try to fight one of these guys. See how we do. And then I'll decide. Because a lot of the time I remember when I played this game back in the day, I just ran past these guys. An option that is not available if you do not have the rusted iron ring. You can really see how not having that would make this zone so much harder, because remember, we would be moving like this the whole time. So fighting like these guys is a massive pain in the ass that way, and you don't have a choice. You have to fight them, because you can't run fast enough to escape them. So getting that rusted iron ring, even though it's in a sort of secret, optional area... I can't hit him while he's getting up. Hate these fucking flies. It's very much, recommended. Yeah, I think we can kill these guys and get that item. It'll just require me to lure them out and do that same thing again. Whoa, yeah, they can also throw those, so be careful. Also, we're almost out of arrows. We better be careful. We have several more enemies that we need to lure out, so we don't want to waste them. Because to get more, we will have to go all the way back up to Firelink. And find our undead merchant friend. Also, we're very low on health. That's the thing you gotta watch out for. Poison doesn't drain your health very quickly, but it does drain it. And it can kind of get away from you if you're not paying attention. Oh, and there's another item over there that I didn't see. We'll get that once we've finished with this fellow. These guys are more dangerous than the big hollows with the clubs. Primarily because you can't parry them. I don't think you can parry the big rock. the very least, I'm not willing to try. Because I don't really want to get hit with it. I am afraid that it would just kill us in one hit. And we're poisoned again, but no big deal. Do we have any extra arrows by any chance? No, just these. We will have to restock once we return to civilization. God damn it. Here I am talking about not wasting arrows, and here I am wasting arrows. There we go. We will have to restock once we return to civilization. Now, wasting these Estus flasks is unfortunate, because we're going to need to use them to fight the boss. But, once we get this item, we can always return to the bonfire and just run past these guys next time, instead of fighting them. And to be honest, 8, like, really, 6 or 7 Estus flasks is more than enough. If we can't kill the boss by the time we have expended 7 Estus flasks, we're probably not going to win anyway. The Great Club. Ah, this is a fun weapon. One that we can't really use, because we are not strong enough. But it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a big fucking club. It works exactly how you would imagine. It is the 3rd level of the club family of weapons. And the fact that there is a club family of weapons is very funny to me. And oh, I ran past that item again. Like an idiot. Whatever, we're probably gonna die at some point. I'll just get it on the 2nd trip. I don't think I'll get this boss on the 1st try. Although, I could be wrong. Ugh. There we go. See, as you can see, with the Rusty Iron Ring, it's not that difficult to run past them. And, now we are here in Quelaag's domain. Oh yeah, put this on there. Boop. Now we're here in Quelaag's domain. And we have to fight these guys, who are not that scary. Ew! But they are very gross, because those eggs on their back hatch. Ugh, they're so gross. The little chaos maggots, or whatever they're called. I don't actually remember if these guys are even hostile. May not have been worth attacking them, but... No, they're not. That was totally unnecessary. Now, let's take a look at some of these messages. Gorgeous view ahead. Uh-huh. Amazing chest ahead. Uh-huh. Try holding with both hands. Of course. Very mature, guys. I mean... You know... You'll see what they mean. Now, this is going to require a different set of items on hand. Now, if we were human, we could actually summon Man-Eater Mildred here to help us fight this boss. If we die here, I may try to do that, but there's the chance that we'll get invaded on the way, which is why I didn't do it. And because we only have 3 of these gold pine resins. Now, the thing to know about this boss is that they're weak to lightning. So we will only have 3 shots at this before we're out. We have to do it the normal way. So let's go. And we have a cutscene. And that's what they meant. The boss is Chaos Witch Quelaag, A big fucking spider with a hot lady attached to it. That was embarrassing. Alright, we have to watch out. Whew, that was close. What? Oh no, I'm trying to use the pine resin and not my Estus flask. Because, yeah, that fire breath tick leaves puddles everywhere. Now, we are pretty fortunate to have a good fire resist shield, but there's only so much that can do. It will not protect us from standing in lava. Alright. Now, damn it. If there is an optimal angle to attack her from, I'm not aware of it. Or if I was aware of it, I am no longer. But yeah, alternating between two-handing for more damage and one-handing to block those attacks is a challenge. But you just have to keep an eye on her attack animations so you can learn to see. Oh yeah, big explosion. Luckily we can block that because it's all fire damage. Learn to see when she's about to swing her sword. So you can switch to your shield in time. Luckily all of her sword combos are pretty well telegraphed. Now, I can't go attack her. Damn it. I can't go attack her because she's standing in the lava, but I can hit the legs. Oop. See, I was blocking with my sword there, and that will not do anything. You can block with weapons. Different weapons all have different block values when you two-hand them, but none of them are good. Whoa. This is bullshit. Okay. Managed to get out of there. Oh, and we're dead. Because I was in the middle of my roll animation when I should have been blocking. Oh, well, like I said, I didn't expect to get her on the first try, but we got pretty close. So not bad. We may have been able to get her if I used my other gold pine resins, but I didn't want to, because, I was afraid I would die and then waste them all. But it might have made the difference anyway, so maybe that was a bad move. I don't know. We are gonna have to waste a humanity here to become human. I guess this will be a longer episode. Because I want to give this one more shot. I'd like to kill the boss in this episode as recompense for making you guys spend the whole last episode watching me run through the Great Hollow. Now hopefully we don't get fucking invaded on the way over there. That would be very annoying. Now, if we make it to the boss door, the fog gate, we can escape an invader. They cannot follow us through the boss gate. As soon as we go through, they will despawn. But that relies on us getting there first. Oh, watch out. I forgot to get the item again. God damn it. Whatever, we'll get it on the way back if I win. Don't stress about it. It'll be fine. We want to get out of the view of the door. Quickly take one of our moss clumps. Alright. Hopefully these guys won't be mad that I killed one of them before, because they're not actually hostile. Some of the ones later are, that's why I got confused. Wait, hold on. What the hell? Where is Man-Eater Mildred? We should be able to summon her. Is that only available the first time you face the boss? Or something? You're a human? How strange. Oh well. Oh! She was hidden underneath the message. See that? Sneaky, sneaky. The message hid the summon sign. Now, Man-Eater Mildred is helpful to have in this fight because she will distract Quelaag while we wail on her. I'm not that concerned about my souls, I'm just gonna focus on fighting. And I want to get in as much damage as I can with my lightning sword. Big explosion. Mildred, what the fuck are you doing? Get in here! Oh, okay, she's just running in the lava like an idiot. Well, I don't know what we expected from a woman who runs around with a sack on her head eating people. She's just repeatedly running into the lava and getting hurt. Oh, did not block in time. But the lava went away, so now Mildred is back and can actually help us instead of being worthless. And our lightning ran out. Let's refresh it. We're going all in. Now, we can block these attacks. Mildred cannot, because all she has is a plank shield, which isn't even useful against regular attacks, let alone the Chaos Sword attacks. You can't actually get that sword. Ah, there we go. See, that's what I mean when I say Mildred is helpful for this. She's very distracting. Thank you, Mildred. Now, I think that is our first boss soul. I don't recall us getting a soul from any of the other bosses. Where is it? It might be in key items. No, okay, here it is. So you can use it, just like the Firekeeper soul, to get a bunch of souls, but that is a massive mistake. Don't do that. Because you can use boss souls to get boss weapons. There are 2 weapons you can make with Quelaag's soul, and it depends on which item you use to transform into the boss weapon. Basically, to make a boss weapon, you have to upgrade a compatible weapon to a certain level, and then you basically combine the upgraded weapon and the soul to get the boss weapon. And certain souls have multiple weapons you can make using it. For Quelaag's soul, I believe it is the Chaos Blade, and fuck, what was it called? The sword, they're both Chaos swords, okay? One of them is a katana that drains your health, if I remember right. And the other one is the sword that she was using, that has the fire damage and everything, and it does more damage depending on how many humanity you have, which is an interesting mechanic, because it's a chaos weapon, and that's how chaos weapons work. Now, as you can hear, we are about to finally ring the second bell of awakening, and something's about to happen. No. There's also a invisible wall. Maybe it's downstairs. Wait, is it this? I don't remember exactly where the invisible wall is in this area. I think it's probably downstairs. So I'm just gonna hit all of them. until I find it. But there's a bonfire down here. Oh, and a glimpse of a future area. It's very, lava-y, isn't it? But let's ring the bell. Recognize that area. Yep, a new path has opened up for us. And despite appearances, that is where we need to go next. Not down here. This area here? Oh no, we're not ready for that. Ah, yes, okay. The invisible wall is here.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
And here we find the bonfire. And another lady stuck into the body of a spider. This one doesn't look so good, though. And if we talk to her, we can reinforce our Estus flask, we can enter Covenant, and we can talk. But talking does nothing. We can't understand what she's saying. But as she is a firekeeper, she can reinforce our Estus flask. Finally. And we can enter Covenant. And we are going to enter Covenant. But not right now. Because remember the old witch's ring? That ring that we took at the very beginning of the game with no known use? This is where that ring finds its use. But you'll have to see that in the next episode, because for now, I'm just gonna rest at the bonfire. See you guys later.